All right, everyone, gather round, because today we're diving into one of the most beloved and dramatic stories from the Bhagavata Purana, the miraculous birth and escape of Lord Krishna. Get ready because this is a tale packed with prophecy, divine intervention, and sheer wonder. Our story begins with the marriage of Devaki and Vasudeva. Now Devaki's cousin, the wicked King Kamsa of Mathura, was driving their chariot. And just when everything seemed joyous, a divine voice, Enakashvani, echoed from the sky. It prophesied that Devaki's eighth child would be the one to bring Kansa's downfall. Imagine the terror that gripped Kansa. He was consumed by fear and the desire to hold on to his power. He immediately drew his sword to kill Devaki, right then and there. But Vasudeva, ever the quick thinker, intervened. He promised Kansa that he would hand over every single child they had as soon as they were born. Kansa, though still suspicious, decided to imprison Devaki and Vasudeva in a heavily guarded cell, shackled with iron chains. He wasn't taking any chances. And so, as each child was born, Vasudeva, with a heart heavy with sorrow, delivered them to Kansa, who mercilessly killed the first six. The seventh child, Balarama, was miraculously transferred from Devaki's womb to that of Rohini, another wife of Vasudeva, who one was safely in Gokul under Nanda's protection. Divine intervention right there. Now when Devaki was pregnant with her eighth child, extraordinary things started happening. The prison cell filled with a mysterious divine light, and Devaki began to glow with a celestial radiance. On the eighth day of the dark fortnight of Shravan, Krishna Paksha Ashtami, at the stroke of midnight, Lord Krishna was born. And here's the truly amazing part. Krishna appeared in his divine form with four arms adorned with celestial ornaments, holding the conch, disc, mace, and lotus. He wore a crown, yellow garments, and bore the mark of Srivatsa on his chest. It was a divine vision, a darshan for his parents. But then, at their request, Krishna transformed into an ordinary-looking baby. Devaki and Vasudeva, recognizing their child as the Supreme Lord, offered their prayers. And then, the miraculous escape. At the moment of Krishna's birth, the prison guards fell into a deep, supernatural sleep. All the locked doors of the prison spontaneously opened. The heavy iron shackles binding Vasudeva and Devaki fell off. A torrential rainstorm began outside with thunder rolling. Vasudeva, guided by divine instruction, took baby Krishna in a basket on his head and set out for Gokul, to the house of Nanda and Yashoda. Yashoda had just given birth to a baby girl, Yogamaya. The plan was to exchange the babies and return to the prison before dawn. Now it was pouring rain. The night was pitch black, and Vasudeva had to cross the Yamuna river, which was flooded. But as soon as his foot touched the water, the river parted, creating a path for him. And Sheshanaga, the divine serpent, spread his hoods to protect baby Krishna from the rain. In Gokul, everyone was in a deep supernatural sleep. Vasudeva placed Krishna beside Yashoda, took her baby girl, and returned to the prison, the Yamuna parting again for him. Back in the cell, he placed the baby girl where Krishna had been. The doors locked, the chains reappeared, and the guards woke up, hearing the newborn's cries. When Kansa heard about the birth, he rushed to the prison. Despite Devaki's pleas, he grabbed the baby girl to dash her against a stone. But she slipped from his grasp, rose into the air, and transformed into the eight-armed goddess Durga Yogamaya. She declared that Krishna was safe and Kansa's doom was sealed. This story, my friends, is full of powerful symbolism. The birth in prison represents divine light shining in the darkest of times. Vasudeva crossing the dangerous river shows how faith can overcome impossible obstacles. The sleeping guards and residents show how divine plans move forward regardless of human awareness. The exchange of babies illustrates divine strategy and protection, and the self-locking doors and chains show how the material world tries to bind us even after divine work is done. Ultimately, Krishna's birth and miraculous escape show that when divine purpose manifests, all of nature and circumstance align to make it happen, and no earthly power can stop it. Isn't that an incredible story? What part of this miraculous birth and escape resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing stories from our scriptures. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such inspiring tales. See you in the next video.